hello. Welcome, everybody. I was having some technical difficulties trying to get on. Hey, y'all. Hey, the real Creole queen in our building. Hello, Rashida, I see you. Hey, y'all. I'm so sorry. I was trying to log on. I was having some difficulties, but it's okay. Hey, City. Oh, my gosh. Hey, y'all. Woo. Welcome. Ebony, hello, girl. Welcome, y'all. Welcome to the Mommy 2.0 boot camp. Okay. Woo. So, just real quick, I am, for those of you that don't know, for some of our new followers, I am Destiny Asia. I am the communications director here at Mommy Nation. I've been here for a few years, and I do a lot of behind the scenes work and email campaigns and just different projects that we have and stuff. So that is who I am. In addition to that, I am a motivational speaker, an author, and I help women become the best version of themselves, especially in mommyhood. I show them how easy it is to kind of do the work and go through that whole process of surrendering and walking with God, because girl, it is not easy. Okay, it is not easy. So that's a little bit about who I am. I also created the Mommy 2.0 challenge, which was a prayer and affirmation challenge, kind of like this one. It was 31 days, and we just really go deep, you know what I'm saying? Just like I said, helping women to realize that if you tap into the power within, right, that vested power that's within you, the same power that raised Jesus from the dead, honey, it lives inside of you. If we can just tap into that, we literally can change our lives based on our thoughts, our words, our actions, prayers, giving thanks, all of that. So I just wanted to do this boot camp real quick before the end of the year. Help us all just get our minds ready. You know what I'm saying? I've got some wonderful and amazing women that are going to come on here this week. And we are just going to pour into the Mommy Nation community. And just try to and answer any questions and just set us all up, right? Because I need it myself for this next year. Because 2022, honey, 2022 was rough, but it was good, right? So we just want to add on to that, right, next year. So with all of that being said, before we get into the guests, I just wanted to talk to you guys real quick about the Mommy 2.0 Bootcamp workbook, right? Now, it's a digital workbook, but this is really where we're going to do the work. This is where I've got some assignments for you. I've got a daily checklist for you. This is where we're really going to see the transformation, right? I'm bringing these women on here. It's great. It's encouraging. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get a good word, drop some good gems, but we've really got to take the time. I want you guys to really get into this. If you're receiving the emails every day, let's just walk through this real quick. Please excuse me, y'all. I got some tea in a minute. So for every day, you're going to have a prayer and an affirmation, right? And then for each day, it's a specific type of assignment. And I want you guys to really go within and do this work, okay? Right? So for day one, we're going to write our 1-year vision statement. And let me tell y'all something. This really works, okay? This really works. I've been doing this for about 2 or 3 years now. But really just take the time, get quiet, say some prayers, get with God, you know what I'm saying? Maybe when all the kids is asleep or something. And just have your pen and your paper just ready to write. You know what I'm saying? Just be just tap in and start just writing what you want your life to look like 1 year from now. Right? When we talk about a 1-year vision statement, you literally are going to write down, pretend like you're talking to a homegirl that you ain't talked to in a year. And it's going to be the end of 2023. Right? So you're going to be like, oh, girl, we bought a house. I moved to this state. I got this new car. I started my business. I lost 15 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I wrote the book I've been wanting to write. My marriage is thriving. My kids are graduating, with honors. All the type of stuff, right? What you really want to see. That's why you got to tap in. And as you start to write, the visions will just start to come to you, right? So this is what you do. You write it down. And then for me, y'all know, I take it a couple of steps further, right? I'll write it down, and then I will read over it for like a couple of days. And then I will go into my voice memos on my phone, and I will record it. I will record me reading my vision statement a year from now. And I'll take that recording and I'll listen to it every single day, right? Because it's me tapping into, the vision that God has given me, because I've already stopped. I prayed. I got quiet. You know what I'm saying? I meditated on it. That's why I sat on it for a couple of days before I actually recorded it. So it's really, right? I'm really feeling it. I'm getting into that feeling. And so then when you listen to that and get into that feeling every single day, it's life-changing. Life-changing. I mean, things will just start happening in your life. I can't explain it. So that's that part. The 1 year vision statement. Make sure y'all do this tonight, okay? And then there's a day in the life, which is like a little it's like a little calendar, like a little daily quick planner. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shout out to Keisha J in the building. Whoop whoop. That's my home girl. Thank you, girl. Thank you for being here. So yeah, the plan, this is like a quick little daily planner. And I won't really go into it, but this is like kind of using the method of time blocking, right? Where you just plan out your thoughts for each day. Like I got a morning routine. I've got a work hour block I'm going to be working on this during those hours. I got an after school routine. I got a night routine. It just kind of helps because, all day long we are constantly getting distracted and sidetracked, and this phone call and this one pops up, and right. So a lot of times we have to be like, wait a minute, what am I really supposed to be doing right now? Check in. All right. And then also, don't even start with the times. Don't even stress yourself out just trying to say from 6 to 8, I'm going to have to do this. Just leave the times off until you get into a flow, right? We just want to flow like water, baby. That's all, as women, as mothers, we just want to flow. And then there's a daily self-care checklist, right? Now, this is where you're just going to check in with yourself. And if you want to do this in the morning or at nighttime, you know what I'm saying? It says, today I feel, right? How do you feel? Write down some of your emotional needs, your physical needs. Listen to your body. Your body will let you know. Just like right now, I am, Rashida said, ooh, child, I need a flow. Girl, it's right here. And that's why, and you create your own flow based on what you got going on in your life. It's specific to you and your needs. But if when you sit down and tap in, it'll come together. I promise you. And if y'all need any additional help with any of this, please reach out to me. Send me a DM. I am Destiny Asia, that's AJA. But yeah, reach out. So yeah, the self-care checklist. And then you might write down your affirmation of the day or maybe of the week. Write down some scripture. You got to really go out and seek, right? If you're dealing with something that's specific to you, there's nothing wrong with going on Google and saying scripture that caters to chaos or scripture that caters to whatever it is in your life. You know what I'm saying? Just Google it and then read different ones and then grab the one that sticks out to you, because every one of them ain't. You know what I'm saying? But do a little bit of research and then be like, oh, you know what? That scripture, that felt like my name should have been in there, right? And then that's when you find your life in the word, okay? I'm telling you, listen, get deep with it, okay? And then the last part, every single day, there's a gratitude letter, right? Now, this can be as long or as short as you want it to be, but it is very, very important to tap into some sort of gratitude every single day. I'm telling y'all, it drastically will transform your life, because it lets the universe know, and even God too, that, okay, you got this little bit, but let's see what you're going to do with it, right? Don't let me go into, we don't have enough time, plus my voice and stuff. But the gratitude, you guys, even if you just start with 3 things every day, soap, socks, my car started up, anything. And then as it starts to flow, as you really get into this routine, the letters will get longer. You'll start having a whole bunch of stuff to be thankful for that you had forgot about, or you'll just start to see more things to be thankful for. So the gratitude letter is very important. And that's why that's one in there every day. And then the next is day 2. So before I bring up my guest, I'm going to go ahead and just read the prayer and the affirmations for today. And then we're going to bring up my girl, Latasha Lee. Woo, woo. Okay. And again, these are prayers and affirmations that I literally, like, these came out of one of my journals, right? Because I'm always journaling. I'm always writing stuff down, you know. And sometimes you got to be able to pick up one of your old journals and encourage yourself. That's why, girl, if you don't have a journal, I got journals all over this house. Like, you got to get into it. You have to take the time. This is how you connect to you, how you connect to the power within you. And like I said, get with me if you need a little bit of extra help. All right, so day 1, prayer. All right, I'm just going to say the prayer and then the affirmations. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I have a mindset where I expect something unexpected to happen, like a sudden shift, an out-of-the-blue miracle, like the possibility of an instant breakthrough. I let myself loosen up about how things will happen. I trust more. I believe more. I am open to receiving. God, I thank you for moving in my life. I know that in the midst of trouble, you are always working behind the scenes for my best interest. I thank you for my renewed mindset, where I expect something unexpected to happen, like a sudden shift, an out-of-the-blue miracle, like the possibility of an instant breakthrough. I am open and receptive to all of the good and the abundance in the universe. I am having an awesome, awesome day today. I feel wonderful today. I feel inspired today. I feel creative today. I feel focused today. I am on my plan today. I am on my path today. I am getting it done. Right? Now, that's how you got to talk to yourself. All right. So every day it'll be a quick little prayer, some affirmations. We'll get together. We'll chop it up. I cannot wait to introduce you to my guest. Let me see if she's on here. Latasha Lee. Girl, are you here? Has anybody seen her? Do I know how does... All right, let me see. Keisha, have you seen her? Is she on here? Oh, there she are. All right, I'm sending the request. See her. I met her recently, and man, it's like it's so weird when you like meet somebody. Hey, girl.
How you doing?
I'm good. Good afternoon. Good
I
afternoon.
am good.
How are you?
All these comments, I can't even see myself, Lord. It's all right. I trust that it's all okay.
I know. Can you move the phone down a little bit?
Like right here? Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, girl. Oh no. I wonder why is all these random people trying to request to join. Okay. Second chance.
Okay,
So
here we go.
guys.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
Here we go. Sorry. Technical.
I'm about to go. No problem.
Okay.
No problem. I'm so glad you
I
came
am
back.
good.
How
I
you
am good.
doing?
Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to put a filter. My bad. There we
Yeah, girl. We know filter save lives. Go ahead and find what you need. But
it was
yeah,
good. My holidays was amazing. Yeah, everything was good. I am just preparing for the new year as if everybody else. Ooh, that looks good. Whatever that is. Coffee. That is a big cup. You hear me?
Oh no, it's Theraflu.
Oh.
It's just Theraflu.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, girl, but everything is okay. I'm so excited to join all the Mommi Nation followers, subscribers, partners out there. I'm excited to give them some information.
Yeah, so okay, so without further ado, tell everybody a little bit about who you are, what you do, and why you
Well,
do it,
my name is Latasha Lee. I'm the owner of Lee's Tax Service. It is a full service tax service, and we also do business startup. We are a 10-year plus company. We service all around the United States, but we're located in Atlanta, Georgia. And pretty much what we do is taxes, business startup, and then credit restoration. We like to get you prepared for anything success, whether that's in business, in life, whatever you want to do. Let us be your foundation and hit go. That's the motto. Hit go. Boom. So I pride myself on being able to talk to people and to explain things for people to be able to understand it. I pride myself on that because that's how I have to learn. So when I talk to people and I explain things, they do like the way that I break it down, because it's almost like I always say in layman's terms are for dummies. And that's how I had to learn. I'm not saying I'm not no dummy, but you have to be able to break it all the way down, so someone can understand from A to Z. Okay. So that's what I do, and I pride myself on there. So if I can get into it, can I get into it? Can I get into it? Can
I'm
I
sorry, man. Can
start?
you do what? Oh yeah, listen, take it away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna give
honey.
her a break while she sips her Theraflu real quick. So if y'all don't have pen and paper, or if you have your notepads or whatever, grab it. I'll give y'all a second to grab it. Okay. Oh, okay. Your workbook. Get your workbook. Everyone that registered has it. We're gonna start off. We're gonna start off with giving some pointers for tax season, since that's the thing that's coming up. And I just want to get you guys prepared and ready to maximize your tax return. And for the people that have businesses, I want to also put a bug in your ear before to go to that tax professional. You know what you need to do and things that you need to get done for your future that won't, mess up things, because I've done that. So I want to just put some bugs in y'all ears so and when moving forward, you can just do whatever you want, but I'm just going to tell you some things, okay? So we already know the things that we need in filing taxes. You need, your ID and all that stuff. That is self-explanatory. I'm pretty sure everybody know your ID, socials for everybody on the return. We know those things. We need the income document. So if you're a W-2 worker, you get you have your W-2. But if you're self-employed, how are you going to produce these income documents, right? So if you didn't have a bookkeeper, and most of us don't, right? I need you to download a free app called Stride. That's like when you walk, you stride, right? It's STRIDE. It's a free bookkeeping app, and it tracks your mileage. Why do I like Stride? Yeah. Why do I like Stride, y'all? Stride gives you the ability to backdate. You can go back to January 1st, 2022 and go upload all your documents as if you had a bookkeeper the whole year. Do you understand? You can go back and reconcile your whole books for the whole year, and you're just now doing it. Yeah, that is big. That is good. And it's free. It is free, guys. So this is some free gems. So I know you may not want to do it in the daytime when you working or just being with friends. But at night when you can't sleep, you got you a coffee, you got you wine, got you beer, pull out Stride and go through. You upload your bank account wherever you had your where you were spending your money for your business. You upload that bank account, and then you can categorize everything. It will show the income, categorize your expenses, and things like that, okay? This is the time also to get ready for your independent contractors. Anybody that you paid over, I would say $400, more so $600 to, cut them a 1099 NEC. A 1099 N as in Nancy, E as in egg, C as in cat. 1099 NEC. Okay? Cut them a 1099 NEC, so that takes that liability from the income, to them, okay? Because you paid them. You paid them a substantial amount. You paid them over $600. Cut them an NEC, okay?
Okay, and so now this is for you are a business owner?
If you go and pay me some money to rectify your business credit, that's dealing with business, right? And if I charge you $6.99 for that service, you can cut me a 1099 NEC. and it's no problem. People that do business know about that. You know, they know about that. Yeah. So cut the person to 1099 NEC. Okay, so you get those out. That's fine. That's already out. So now when it's time to do your taxes, we already have Stride. So once we reconcile the books for the year, now it's going to say tax statement, download, boom. You got a professional P&L done, profit and loss done right there at your hands. What people pay thousands for, you just did it yourself. On Stride.
Just on Stride.
They may try to upgrade you, but you don't have to upgrade, okay? They may try to upgrade you, but you don't have to upgrade. So just on Stride, that free app, you just created your own 1099. Plus, you will be able to track your mileage, business miles, okay? So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
yes, but that's kind of harder because actually you have to be able to put wherever your mileage is, you need to put that. So it's gonna kind of be hard to backdate that because how can you put where your mileage was a week ago? You don't know. So unfortunately for that, you'll do a mileage log. You can just download that from from Google. That's tedious, guys, but y'all know from now on. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we don't have to get into all that. Yeah, because we really just want to kind of keep it like you said, simple and basic, layman's terms. Even for the working moms, like does all of this stuff still apply to them as well, or is it like a different way? Like, and then let's talk about a whole lot more about like you said, maximizing the returns, right? So when we get this money, we're like, okay, how do we not go through the tax money this year, girl? Like what? Like what is like?
Yes.
The first step, right?
So first question was the working moms. So the working moms that receive W-2, you guys already know what you guys have. Now, you guys have that W-2, you go submit that W-2. All I can say is make sure you're getting all the deductions you can get. If you had childcare, make sure you're getting that childcare form. If you went to college, make sure you're getting those college forms. But your tax documents is pretty much self-explanatory. It's not that hard. If you gave any donations, make sure you get that. If you gave anything to church, make sure you do that itemization. Make sure you do all your forms. Anything that's deductible for you, make sure you provide it. Most of the time, your tax preparer is going to be so busy, they're not going to have time to ask to make sure you have A to Z. So that's on you to bring it. So make sure before you go in, you write down every single thing that you did. I went to church and he put me on the spot. Girl, he asked for tithes twice. I know I gave him a lot of money. I'm giving an example. So therefore, to go and try to add up what you gave in tithes. At what church? You want to put those things. You gave to Goodwill. They give you that slip. They give you the right to put the value of what you gave. Yes, they do. Unless it's over a certain amount, that's when you have to have the value. But if it's not, then you're good. But to answer your second question, guys, when you get these tax returns, okay, and let the goal of this year be your last year getting a tax return. Yeah. Let the goal of this year, don't hang up, don't drop it, don't drop the line. Let the goal of this year be the last year you're getting a tax return. Why? Because aren't we all striving to be millionaires? Aren't we all striving to make six figures? Because if we are, we don't get tax returns. When it comes to this time, what we're trying to do is lower our tax liability. So we owe less. Maybe we're just trying to even out. I don't owe you. You don't owe me. We good. Bye. Peace. That's what we're trying to do. But guess what? If we do that, you know what you do with these tax returns? If you own a house, and with this market right now, you own a house before we got to this market. That means you have equity in your house. Just if you own it prior to this market, prior to 2019, even if you bought it sometimes during this market, you got equity that you can access. But if you're self-employed, they want to see your tax return. And if you wrote off too much of your money, you cannot access your money that is there in your household because of your tax return. So be careful, guys. If you're self-employed and you're trying to buy houses, if you're trying to get funding, if you don't have a W-2, then they're looking at your tax return. So how much funding can you get if you're saying you only made $15,000 EIC credit? Because we're trying to get these big returns. How much money can you get? Let's just keep it real, okay? So we got to make in our mindsets, what do we prefer? One check or many checks? Which one do we prefer?
Well, I mean, say
do
that
we
again.
prefer one check or many checks?
Which one you want? Which one y'all want? Type it in the comments. You want one check
Let
or many
this year
checks?
be the last year y'all get returns. Let this year be the last year y'all get, I'm sorry, refunds. Let me say that correctly. Refunds. Because we're trying to get checks, real checks, not one time, but all year. We need to be able to get loans. You know, we need to be able to maximize other people's money, put it in business, and if not put it in business, for the people that are W-2 workers, y'all got that perfect W-2 where you can go buy properties, invest in real estate, do 1031 exchange. We're gonna get into it, guys. We're gonna get into it. Okay.
Come on, somebody. And
refund our state equity. Yes, that's my sis. That's the sis coming. My good sis coming about real estate. I know you're gonna drop and do introduce her. But you guys, that's another thing when doing your tax returns. If you're self-employed, you know, even if you're not self-employed, no matter what, they gotta see 2 years. But she will explain this of your tax returns. So the tax returns are important. It's just not about a refund, guys. Because most of the time, if you're getting refunds, you are hindering yourself from getting anything else. The only thing you walked away with is that refund, nothing else. And you think that you walked away with the golden prize, but the real golden prize is walking away with not getting no refund, and then you get out here and get 20, 50, 40, get me a house, get me pull my equity out, do all kinds of stuff. But we don't realize that. That's why I wanted to just focus in on that, because it's true. I hindered myself from putting out $200K of equity out of my house.
Yeah. So let's go ahead, and that's exactly why I wanted to bring you on, girl, because as soon as we met, you know, I'm like, oh, girl, you do taxes? I got 4 kids. What's up with her? She was like, no. Honey, we're going to reprogram everything you ever thought you knew. And I'm like, you know what? She's so right. And that's where we are. We're living in a time where, you know, we literally grew up, we didn't know nobody. We didn't learn that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so it's up to us to go back and say, hey, man, this happened to me. I learned something. Girl, let me show you what I know. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the other people are doing.
Period. Okay? Do you ever see them saying it's refund time and happy? You never see that, right? It's only us. You never see it. Hey, sis.
Hey.
It's only us.
And on that note, let's go ahead and welcome our second guest, Ayana Chester, y'all. And then
I'm here. Can you see me?
Oh,
can you see me?
Okay. I thought she was. Yeah, I can see you. Can you want to move the camera a little bit so you can? There you go.
Hi, how are you today?
Pretty. I'm good.
I am.
How was your holiday?
Blessed.
Yeah. Okay. Amen. I was trying to just add Latasha again.
That's why I was moving to the side.
I'm thinking
we're in live.
Okay. I just invited her back. But anyways, you all, I wanted to introduce you all to Ayana. She is a real estate guru, right? So I'm so glad that Latasha helped us to make that segue, mentioning the real estate when you get these returns, how you can really invest it the smart way. And so Ayana has her own real estate school, right? And she owns multiple subways in Atlanta. Your girl is, if anybody has any questions about real estate or anything, I wanted to just bring you onto the platform because like I said, Latasha was already going to talk to us about, just how we can really start the foundation and the blueprint of really building generational wealth. You know, it's like time, and it's on the women. And so, please, without further ado, can you please, Ayana, tell everybody who you are,
Oh,
what you do, and why
thank you
you do
both.
it?
My name is Ayana Chester, better known as the Broker Queen. I'm born and raised here in Georgia. I'm a Georgia peach, a real Georgia peach. And actually, I started out in banking. And I've been in the Subway franchise for about 21 years. And I do own a real estate school and I own a real estate brokerage. We're located in 5 states. And our real estate school is located in 2 states where we issue out real estate license and brokerage license. And so ultimately, my job is to try to help us get in a house. And when I say us as people, just people.
Yeah.
Okay, we love that. We love that. So, tell us a little bit about, like how, because you guys already combine
Mm-hmm.
your brands together and things like that. I guess, when it comes to, as we're talking about just the Mommy 2.0 boot camp, trying to like just wrap it up, the year, right? And when we're setting our goals and things like that, what would you say are like some of the best ways that people can, maybe utilize the tax refund that they get, or just things like
And
that.
I really like to keep it real. Oftentimes people are intimidated to speak with real estate brokers. They see the glitz, the glams, and they're intimidated to talk about their financial situation. But first I need to say there is nothing under the sun that we haven't heard or seen really. And I think that it's high time that people stop doing things for other people who don't care about you, who have no stake in your life, and stop trying to prove things to other people who probably don't even like you. So number one, let's stop buying things from people who care nothing about you. So what we need to do with our refunds is we need to save it instead of giving it to Macy's, Gucci, and the other things that we can't afford for people who don't like us. And that's just the blatant truth. So I don't understand for the life of me, how people can be receiving refunds and they got on $300 tennis shoes, carrying Michael Kors purses. The time and the days for those things are over with. My mom had an old saying, they don't know when you're
Mm.
hungry, but they do know when you're homeless. All you got to do is drive up under the 285 bridge. They got tents, A, B, C, D, EFGHIJKLMNOP. And it's for real. Being homeless is real now. And so either you're going to pay the person who pays the mortgage or you're going to be the person who pays the mortgage. And did you catch that?
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
think plenty of people catch that.
Yeah, I did. He was like, whoa. No, that's good. So let me ask you this, because I asked Natasha too. Like, what do you think is the first step, right? If somebody is like, man, you know what? I just got my tax money, man. I just really want to just change my life. I just want to do like the best thing. You know what I mean? Like, what do you say? Like the first
The
step?
first
Like, is it fix your credit first? Is it pay off some debt that you already owe? Is it like, or like where? How can we like invest in real estate with like limited amount of
the
money? Is it
first
even
thing you
possible?
should do is speak with a professional. I think a lot of us
Okay.
like to be our own professional. We listen to let's just say if I
Mm-hmm.
had a trade, if I went and built a house one time, I'm a master. I built a dog house. I'm the master dog house builder. I done open up my whole big old company and I done build now you could just call me the dog house queen. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop doing that. We have to learn how. I tell people, and I go speak, I do speaking for those who don't want to be agents because I do actually take the time and stand up and teach in front of my own classes. But I do go out and teach to those who don't want to be, realtors, who just want to do quick flips and do things to earn additional monies. But for those, you got to learn how to be naked. You got to learn how to be able to tell the bare bone truth about yourself. If you can't be hopelessly optimistic about your dreams and the things that you want, and be willing to articulate it and be able to say, hey, you know what? I had some credit issues in the past. You know what? I don't have a lot of money, but what I do have is some big dreams. I want to have my own home one day. You got to be able to express that to somebody who can implement it and make it happen. Because I always tell people, you can't do nothing by yourself. Even Jesus had 12 disciples. So if you think you can do it by yourself, good luck.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, and especially right now, we live in a time where, like, that's what I was saying earlier, like, now is a time where we literally can. We have social media, we have technology to where it's no reason why we're not sharing the knowledge, sharing the information, sharing the insight, sharing the mistakes, right? Sharing the trials, sharing the struggles, how we overcame it. Right. Because that's the only way we're going to grow. Generational.
And then we have to realize, for those of us who are minorities, it's not, these things are in books that you can read it. We don't have generational wealth. We don't have generational wealth. We have to make it.
Yeah, they saying that the black dollar is gonna be like at 0 in like 2028. Did y'all hear something like that? I heard something like that.
But the reason is why, and I'm sure Ms. Lee can speak on the reason why, is because we are the #1 consumer of products, but we don't have our own home. We'll drive up in a big, we'll have, everybody I know got a Range Rover, but they, as my mom said, you in apartments. I don't understand that. You'll go get, yeah, everybody got a car note, but they don't got a house note. Make that make sense to me. You got to have a roof over your head. You go buy something else before you have somewhere to lay your head. And for me, I just don't understand that. And if you're going to pay the renter, you might as well pay your own mortgage. You got 30 days to pay the mortgage, but you got 5 days to pay the rent. Make it make sense.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you this. With my clients that's going to come to me, or my returning clients, when we maximize this last return, because we're going to have a goal for 2023 taxes in 2024 to either zero out or owe minimum through tax planning, because we're just going to make that type of money. We're just going to, do the right things, credit restoration, then be able to go to you. And things like, whether they're trying to state, what can they do with this refund? If I get them 5, 6, 10, 11K, 3, 4, what can they do? And we worked on their personal credit. The personal credit's good, at least a 680 or in the 7. What can they do?
They can save it. Save it. Again, everything you have, you don't have to spend. And that's why I said, talk to a professional. Everybody wants to be a loan officer has a number now, like a Social Security number. There's a difference between a real estate agent and a loan officer. People often get them mixed up. I couldn't get a house because she didn't get me a house. No, you didn't get a house because you didn't qualify for a house. You didn't qualify for a house with the loan officer. Okay, the loan officer is the person who gives you the money. The real estate broker, like myself, and the real estate agent, we're the one that's going to get you the solid bones, the good neighborhood, the house with the equity. We're going to give you that house for perpetuity that's going to give you generational wealth, okay? So it's a difference between us. So what you need to do is save it. And then there's a lot of cultures. We've gotten so far removed and big time that, we don't take care of our mothers, or maybe we don't know that. When our kids get 18, they got to get out. Why do they got to get out? Why they can't pay rent to us?
I hate that.
And combine this household income. So maybe my daughter Felicia got her refund check after she went to you, Miss Lee, and then that's gonna be the last time she get a refund.
Yes, ma'am.
And then this the last time Mama get a refund. We combine all our monies and we get us a house. Then at least one person got a house. We gotta start off somewhere. But everybody want to be big time now. Atlanta is the first place. Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. I done heard so many fake it till you make it. Don't come to me faking it till you make it.
Yeah. Hey.
We're not wasting time. We're not getting in our cars. We're not doing none of that. We're not doing none of that. I need for you to be naked. I need for you to tell me. You know what? I need you to help me.
Girl.
You know what, Miss Chester? I need help.
Yeah. Yeah, and not even, yeah, and that's even, look how, did I not say that to you? I said it. I was like, girl, listen, my credit used to be 700 something, but I done been through some stuff, right? And so, she's definitely, we're going to work together. We're going to get the most biggest return I'm ever going to be able to get. And then that's going to be the last one.
We're going to work on credit first. We're going to build that personal. We're going to work up. Of course, you're going to have the EIN, get the DUNS. We're going to build the DUNS. We're going to build the EIN. We're going to get business credit. We're going to also build that DUNS number and get office supplies and things like in gas cards in the DUNS. We're going to build that up. But we're not going to mess it up. We're not going to F it off. We're going to build and 10X it. And then that's why I say that y'all ain't ever going to get returns again, because if you do it right, you're going to probably be like, oh, God, I'm going to owe money. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, what to do. Tax planning comes into play, where that's when you got to get real estate. You got to do certain things. You got to go get a Roth IRA. You got to go.
Right. You got to. Right, you gotta get a second
go buy a car that weighs over 6,000, pounds, so we can write that car off. You got to do certain things. Yes, you can. So we got things. We got to hire our kids. Yes, you can hire kids. Well, $400 tax free, where they don't have to file taxes on it. It's tax free, and they really don't have to really pretty much like fully work in your business. They can be advertising if they post. If you use them on your social media and the posts and stuff like that, that's what they can do. And then you can take that and open up a Roth IRA. But that's a whole different story, guys. But that's how we build generational wealth. And then we go her and we go Miss Ayana and we go do real estate. And then, like she said, partner up. Do you think families come to me that all together combined they walk away with so much money? If the family combined and did this together, everybody worked on their credit, everybody took a small percentage, because they get big returns, a small percentage worked on their credit. I built that up, and then they got loans, and then they still have that refund money, but they got loans now. They're able to pay it. They open up their business or go get real estate, work on the house, flip the house, put it on the market, passive income.
Right. And then actually, and what people don't realize, and that's exactly what it is. It becomes passive income. When what she means by that is when you go and apply for a home and you already have your name on another mortgage, you can supply a receipt saying that mortgage that you will no longer occupy will be paid. Yep. So it becomes income and not a debt.
Yep.
So it's passive now. Look, so again, don't let our words intimidate you. Let us interpretate what you're trying to say. All you need to know is I need somewhere else to stay. You know what? I went in with my mama last 4 years ago. Now we done came up. We done built our wealth. Now I can make it on my own. I ain't faking it no more. I want my own place. I got my own down payment. I think payment 3%, 3.5%. Can you let me know, Miss Chester? And I say, yeah, I can. Let me send you to the loan officer. And this is what we'll do. But again, all the, putting on all the dressings, putting on all the makeup, putting on all the filters, trying to figure it out by yourself when the average home in Atlanta is $350,000 and this is a townhome. We can't no longer fake it. It's time that we get naked, we get real, we be honest, we stop bamboozling ourselves, we stop, faking our taxes. You can't, on one hand, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't get refunds back and drive Bentleys.
Yeah.
Which one you want?
Yeah.
You got to pick and choose.
Yeah. And I'm so glad that you said that about, just stop bamboozling ourselves, because that's what it takes. That's where that inner work comes in at. You got to really get with God on some things, you know what I'm saying? And to make sure that you're walking in that obedience and doing the things that, you're supposed to be doing, so that all, right? Because we were talking about in the beginning, it's all about just trying to flow with it, flow into it, because God has already ordered our steps. He's already mapped it out for us. So combining together, and like you said, I'm so thankful and grateful for women like you that are like, hey, I want to teach these women. I want to spread the word. I want to get the message out. Because like you said, all the other people that was faking it until they made it, and then when they made it,
What at?
where they at? So I totally get it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was good. I'm so thankful. So real quick before we wrap it up, would you guys just real quick if you want to tell us a little bit about more of your brand and your vision, right? Because we talked earlier, this is day one where everyone is going to be writing down their 1 year vision statement, right? And so can you share a little bit about maybe like, the timeline, a quick timeline of your business, like where you came from, where you at. It's just like what's your vision for this next year? Like how you want to grow and expand in your own lane.
You want to go first, Tasha?
Sure. So with my business, I started off in Jonesboro, Georgia. I was there for 10 years, serving the inner city, like urban area of the city. And my goal has always been to learn more. And I would never stop learning more. So as I learned more, I realized that I need to expand my area, and the reason why I say that is because I'm offering services that is for everybody. It's not for a particular sector. It's not for a particular party, an average household income. It's for everybody. So I moved my office this year to Atlanta. We're actually in where the Braves play, at the Battery. So we're over there, and I just want to serve people because I keep learning more. Like as I'm learning and getting more deep into tax planning for the people that make six figures and above, millionaires, the reason why I'm doing that because my clients are going to get there. Period. We're getting there. I don't care what it is. So I'm growing with my clients. My growth is with my clients. And I'm like this, like I'm passionate like this. My clients know, like Tasha is being herself. Like here she go again. They know, but they respect it because like I'm very trustworthy. I'm very passionate as if your stuff was my stuff. Girl, is this my information or yours? Because I thought I'm Nancy Lou, not you. But I'm like, well, Nancy Lou, you with me, so we Nancy Lou. So I'm with my clients and they love me for it. So my nearest goal is for more of my clients to reach that six-figure realm, and then the ones that are six figures for them to reach the $1 million realm, and for me to be able to still be able to handle their tax needs and help with deductions and credits and just learn more so I can grow with them and still take care of them.
That's a beautiful vision.
Okay. Well, my vision is, you know what? Really, I have visions every year. I make a vision board, but my vision is not God's vision. When I started and I leaped out on faith 21 years ago and literally walked out of my job, and I was the director of the IBM Credit Union. God has ordered my steps, and I even prayed about my subtitle of my company, and it's blessed to be a blessing. When I opened up my school, it just literally fell into my lap. I was vetted for it. It fell into my lap. God gave it to me. And so what my every year, what my vision is to do what God tells me to do. Now, God didn't say be no fool. Don't come to me saying, can I give you something free? No. I don't do philanthropy work, but I help you. My job is to help you. Really, when you get ready to buy a house, really the person who buying the house don't even pay the agents. People don't even know that. You don't even have to pay us when you're in the market to buy. The person who's selling pays the agent. You get that person for free. That's my free nugget. You don't even have to pay for all the good advice. But my thing is to be a blessing to somebody, to be authentic, to let you know that it's obtainable. If you believe it, if you pray for it, if you ask, if you're specific in your prayers, and if you really want to achieve it, and to know that, God never said that weapons wouldn't form against us, but he didn't say that you couldn't surpass them. He said that he wouldn't bless it. So I just want us to believe, yeah, the houses have gone up.
Yeah.
No, you won't be able to negotiate everything. Let the person do their job. Let the agent, let the broker do their job. Trust the process. Trust God. Trust and believe, but you got to do your part too. You can't walk in thinking that, we changed the world and that you know everything. If you came in to get my 21 years of experience, this clearly documented. I didn't sell $1 million. I made $1 million in 6 months.
Yes,
Mine
man.
is documented. Then don't come telling me how to sell you a house. Allow me the process of selling you the house and being a blessing to you, as I'm blessed to be a blessing. And that's all I want to do, because God is going to give me everything my heart's desires. And there's nothing else that nobody can do about it.
Yeah.
So it ain't about you liking me. It ain't about you not liking what I wear. It's something bigger than that. It's something about glorifying Him.
Amen, girl. I love it. Sometimes I be thinking I'm crazy because I really think like that too, But like you said, life is so hard, and then I just love it. That was beautiful. So I do want to thank y'all so much for spending this time with us. We also have another major event coming up, right, Latasha? We're going to be having an in-person event. So if you guys want more of this, Tasha's going to be training us on how to do our taxes right, how to do this, how to do the credit repair. Everything is going to be in person. It's going to be the Wealth Summit, and it's coming in January. I think it's like the 19th. But Latasha's going to be there too, right? She's going to drop some gems on how to get into the real estate. You know what I'm saying? Just really getting it together.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So the Wealth Summit is coming up in person, you guys. Stay tuned for details from that. And ladies, please tell everybody like where they can find you. What's your social media? All of that. If you have a website.
Okay, so yes, my website, okay, let me start off here. My social media handles are personally at Latasha Lee, but spelled like Latosha. Blame it on my mom. And then it's at Lee's Tax Service. So, wow, I'm looking at some of these comments.
Me too.
Yeah, it's weird. I wish we would have had I don't know how to block it or a mediator. I didn't think about that part because I know the haters are gonna be this tough.
Yeah,
so girl, they mad in the comments.
So at Lee's Tax Service, and then that's all my handles for my business, at Lee's Tax Service, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So yes, contact me. My website is leastaxservicellc.com. My number is 800-918-8870. So it's all on my Instagram too. So you guys just at me and then you can see everything.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
That I'm gonna give you guys. Let's see. The funding ebook. So what I need you guys to do is at me. It's gonna be a lot of at me with your email address, and I'll give you guys a funding book. So when you guys are ready, you're able to look at that funding book and see how to get funded. Okay, see the best credit unions to go to that help starter individuals and things like that, and how to get funded. So just at me.
Okay, perfect. Get the free ebook.
Yes. Thank y'all.
Okay. And so Yana, please tell us,
you can reach me at I am Chester. I am a Chester, the broker queen. Those are my handles on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Or you can go to www.Sanaa, like Sanaa Latham, realtygroup.com, or www.sanaarealtyschool.com. And every Wednesday night, we're going to start, instead of just doing it for a closed group of people on the clubhouse, God said, open it up for everybody. I want people to, on any one of my handles, just ask questions. And when I get back to it, on Wednesday nights, I just randomly get on live and just answer questions, because we know not because we ask not. So ask, Ask the professionals. You ain't asking Pookie and them. I didn't buy. I just sold a house yesterday. If I didn't, one of my agents did. And I can get the right answers. And not only did it come from the broker queen, but it came from somebody who owns a schools, and who gives out real estate license, who can give you valid, good answers, solid answers.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And come eat at
Subway,
Eat Fresh. One of the bigger locations is Riverside Parkway, located right in front of Six Flags.
Yes.
Okay, so go check her out. So
Yeah,
I get a sandwich.
I see that you guys are adding me on, but I need you guys to just add me and then put, not on here because it goes so fast I won't get your email. So a regular picture of yours, add me, and then put your email address, please. Because right now I'm just seeing names. I need your email address.
Or you guys can just DM one of us too. You know, if you can't do that part, you can DM me and I will connect you with her, or DM Mommy Nation. All right, ladies. So this has been amazing. Thank y'all so much. I knew y'all was gonna kick it off right. Okay, like this is what is all in store this week. I've got special guests coming through, and just really just helping us to do that shift in our mindset, changing the perspective, learning and hearing new ways to do things. You know,
Yes,
that's what it's all about.
yes.
So I just want to thank y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I cannot wait. I'm gonna see y'all next month. Latasha, you already know. Oh, plus me and Latasha, everybody, you guys, we have been meditating in the morning. We meet up on Zoom every morning. You want to just real quick let everybody know if you've noticed a difference?
Yes. So with the Zoom, with opening our chakras and just meditating to Coach Stormy, it's just amazing. I do notice a difference. It is powerful. It is definitely positive. You know what? Sometimes you can wake up with stress, but if you wake up every morning listening to positive affirmations and opening your chakras, it's like you may have stress, but the good outweighs the bad, meaning like your mindset beats the negative. You actually win. You beat it. So that's what's amazing.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, you guys reach out to us if you guys want to join us on Zoom. We meditate in the morning. Trying to stay consistent with that. So again, thank you so much for coming. Yeah. All right, everybody, we're gonna go ahead and say bye. Don't forget, you guys, homework assignments tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. I got Keisha J. I got Christina Johnson. Okay, listen, the lineup is insane. Okay. So we'll be back tomorrow for day 2.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.
Thank you.
Woo, woo. Thank you.